Good morning, it's Ms Joanne. Yesterday was Thursday, and today is Friday. And Friday begins with the letter F. Every letter makes a sound. The F says F. This is actually kind of a blend because of the R right next to it, FR, so it's really a fr. But I'm just going to do the F. Friday, F, F, F. Oh, and I don't have my mask up over my face right now because right now I'm the only one in the classroom. So it's safe for me to do that. Otherwise, I would have my mask on. So, let's talk about the weather. If you look outside, it's pretty cloudy out there. And if you listen, if you can hear, it's pretty windy too. Well, at least it is here right outside our windows, and you can see the trees moving. You can hear the wind. It's very cloudy out. It's not sunny where the flowers are growing and the sun is out and he's happy because he knows he's warming us all up. And I think, it looks like it, but we'll see. I think that it's not only going to be cloudy, but it's going to rain. And then we would need umbrellas if you don't want to get wet. Here, see the rain coming down? When you get to school, you can also touch these. But this is another way to say rain. These are the symbols from Miss Cindy, our speech teacher. Our number this week we were working on was 0. If you look in my hand, I have 0 things in my hand. Now, I have 1 thing, because that means I have something there. But if there's nothing there, absolutely nothing, it means 0. If you look in the box, 0, there's nothing in there. It means you don't have any of something. It's kind of a tough one. And today's letter, well, this week's, what we've been working on is A. And you can write A by starting all the way at the top and going down one side, go back up to the top, go down one side, and then you make a little line. Oop, my finger's stuck to the Velcro. You make a little line and it goes across. Imagine that stuck to the Velcro. And there's plenty of words that start with A. Arm. Look at that big muscle. Knot. Arm. Acorn. That was the seed that falls out of a tree, and if it's left alone, this is the seed, so it will grow a new tree. But a lot of times squirrels get them. They either off the ground, maybe they pull them out of the tree too, I don't know. But they eat them. They crack open the hard shell and they eat the insides so they can get nice and fat for winter. Another A word is airplane. It's just taken off. It's got TF green and well, it's actually in Warwick, but they call it Providence. They're going somewhere, hopefully somewhere nice and sunny and warm and having lots of fun. And the last word we have for R is art. Now that's one way they write A. It looks like that. I don't really like the lowercase a like that. I like it more like it is in Thursday. That's also, I'll show you the difference. There's that letter A right there at the beginning, and this A is for all the way down here. So let me see if I can get them closer together so you can see what they both look like together. This one's more like a circle that you then put a line down the side of it. This is just a fancy lowercase a. So I gotta, mix things up for us. Today, we are going to read another story, a back-to-school story, because that was our theme this week. Well, part of it, but we did other things as well. But the story is off a page that has a lot of books. It's called Diversity Books, or Diversity Stories. I'd have to look it up again, and if any parent wants it, you can look it up. I can give you the web page, and you can go on there yourself, because you can read them right on your computer or iPad, or you can print them like I did. But diversity means they're stories from all around our big Earth, our big planet. So they're not just stories written here in Rhode Island or here in the United States, but they're written all over in different countries. And this particular story came from what they call the Asian part of the world. And that's, China, Vietnam, I had more Asian, Korea, Japan, and a bunch of other countries, but they call them Asia because that part of the world, that continent is called Asia. Our continent is North America, but their continent is Asia, so they call them Asian countries. And you can tell because she looks different from us. She's got different clothes on. And the names, it was written by, I'm going to butcher this, Do Tai Tan. I'm not sure if that's, and I apologize to anybody that can say it properly. So by the author's name, we can kind of tell. She also drew all the pictures. Wow, a lot of artists can't draw. They have someone else draw the illustrations or the pictures for them. And then down below, we also have a translator, Elisa Berger. And so that's how I know it's a story also from another country, because it wasn't written in English. It had to be translated. Just like with those of you that I have to be in touch with your families that speak Spanish, I have to use a translator to type out what I'm going to say because I don't know Spanish. Luckily, we have Miss Hallie, and she knows a little bit more about it than I do, so that'll help us. Oh, I think I told you that I have my mask off only because there's no kids in the classroom. Otherwise, I would have my mask on to be safe, okay? I think I said that, but I don't know, so better to be safe than sorry. Oh, and before we read, I just bought this. There is so much to be thankful for with the pumpkins. 1 pumpkin, 2 pumpkin, 3 pumpkins, because we associate pumpkins with fall or autumn months like September, definitely October because of Halloween and jack-o'-lanterns. But it's kind of a fall. Is it a fruit? Because it has seeds. Or yeah, so it must be a fruit. I was going to say a vegetable, but I think it's a fruit.
Kind of like a melon.
Yeah, so it's a fruit because it has seeds. So our story is about a little girl and her squirrel, and they go to school. Squirrel and Trang, that kind of tells me too, her name, have been friends forever. They play together every day. Oh, to have such good friends that they do stuff with every day, that's nice. They always have the best time. Here they are laughing away. They're playing hide and seek. So the squirrel has to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I come. Oh, usually it's ready or not, here I come. And then he'll open his eyes and he'll have to go and try and find Trang or whoever's playing. They go for walks together. They play other games together. I forgot. It's about squirrel. There's the squirrel right there. But here's also another squirrel. This is from your cubbies. They have your names on your cubbies. Miss Hallie got one for us so we could use it. That was nice of her. One evening, Trang asked Squirrel to come to school with her. So they're just hanging out. Maybe in her bedroom, maybe, I don't know. I can't tell if it's outside or inside quite, because that could be a window or it could be just outside. But they're hanging around talking. See, he has his acorns. I put him on the other side. So he has his acorns. Big pages, so they take a lot to turn. But Squirrel is scared to leave the village. School is so far away. Squirrel thinks that if he leaves the village, he's going to run into all kinds of monsters and scary animals. Those kind of look like big bears and other animals. I can't tell what they all are, but he thinks that that's what's going to happen. Poor Squirrel. It's not nice to be afraid or scared. I don't like that feeling. You probably don't either. But Squirrel decides to go because Trang asked him to. The next day before dawn, the two little ones start their journey. So before dawn, that means before the sun comes up. So it's still dark out. Pretty soon it'll be dark when we get up because winter's coming and it gets dark early at night and then it's dark later in the day. Dark, dark, dark. But look, she has a flashlight. That'll help light her way. And he should be nice and safe because he's inside her little backpack, all tucked in nice and secure. It's pitch black as they cross the mountains. Boy, I guess school is far away if they were down there and now they have to cross all these big mountains. They have a long way to walk. They're not lucky. Some countries don't have buses to take kids to school. Everybody has to walk. Squirrel suddenly squeaks in terror. Oh, I'm not even going to try that. Well, Oh, no, I'm not making that sound. Oh, no! Beasts! Look at, he's upset, he's crying, he's scared. And he's saying, look at the beasts. He sees things and he thinks they're creatures. Let's see what they really are. Trang shines her flashlight at the bushes. She shows Squirrel that the shapes are only rocks. Squirrel feels lucky. See, that's what he thought were the monsters, but now with the light on them, he can tell they're rocks and that's a tree, that it wasn't really a monster out to get him. Oh, there's a little owl in there. He's probably going, hoo, 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 hoo. I'll make that, but I'm not I don't know how to scream like a squirrel. The friends walk on. They meet a swollen river. That means it's very big. It's very high. There's a lot of water. Squirrel tells Trang, we should go back. What do you think he's afraid of? If you think maybe because he's afraid to cross the water, maybe it'll knock him over and take him downstream, that's probably it. He doesn't want to get all wet. He doesn't want to get knocked over by the stream because the water moves fast, especially when it's big like that. So let's see what they do next. We don't want him to have to go down the river. Ah. Trang looks farther down and she comes across some rocks. So instead of having to go through the water and get all wet, she just hops from rock to rock. That was very smart of her. She was thinking. Uh-oh. I guess not completely. They are brave, but now Squirrel is wet. I want to go home, he cries. He's all wet and he's unhappy. I want to go home. It's okay, Trang. Look, is she drying him off? Well, she's sitting with him. She's trying to cheer him up, I guess. But I now have this on, my mask on, because we have one of your friends in school with us now, in class. He was out at speech before, but now he's in here, and Miss Hallie's here, so I have to have my mask back on. So that's why there's a difference. So we left off, unless she cuts all this part out, where they crossed the river and Squirrel got all wet and Trang was trying to comfort him. But the sun is up now, Trang says. You will be dry soon. Look, they're happy. The sun is up. And there's Mr. Squirrel and there's Trang. See, the sun is up. You can show them the sun. Whoops, sorry. I love this field, Squirrel says. We don't have to go to school. We can just stay here and play. He made the little necklace or something, or for flowers. They're in the field. They're both very happy. I bet you they go there to a field like that to play all the time. He wants to stay there. He wants to skip school. That's not good. You have to come to school. See? He says you have to come to school. No skipping school. You have a lot to say there. But school is much more fun than this, Trang says. Come on. See, he agrees. He's saying, yeah, it's more fun. Oh, he still doesn't look. They both don't look happy because they're having not an argument, but they're discussing it. So then she continues on, and he's still kind of not happy. Looks like he still has a couple tears right there coming out of his eyes, and she has his arm, and she's like, "Come on, we gotta go." Maybe sometimes like how your moms are, or dads are, or whoever takes you out to the bus on. No, said Squirrel, I won't go. Ooh, he looks angry. He says, no, I'm not going. Want to see angry Squirrel? School's still so far away. Don't make me go. So as they're walking, he's like digging his feet in. He doesn't want to go. Grabbing onto whatever he can. He grabbed onto a tree trunk. He's trying to get away from her because he just does not want to go. But Trang does. Squirrel, Trang calls. Look, Look, she's saying, look over there. And then he's looking. He's got his little hand up to his mouth trying to figure out what he's looking at. We made it! That's what they're seeing. They're seeing the school. A lot of schools have flags flying outside of them, and there's the building, and the sun is up. It's a good day. We made it. They're so happy. All of our friends are here. Squirrel can't believe it. They're also happy. They're running around. Let's count. How many friends are there? 1, 2. That could be a friend or that could be the teacher. I'm not sure. 2, 3, 4, 5 friends for them. And now that Trang is there, there'll be 6 students there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Looks like there's some friends hiding in our tree.
Oh yeah. Look at it. All the other kids must have brought their squirrels and stuff in the tree. Miss Hallie saw that. So maybe that's where a squirrel can go while she goes inside. He can hang out with his little friends. This is great. Exactly what happened. She's inside at her desk. We sit at a table. We don't have individual desks, but that's kind of what she's at. This is great. And look, Squirrel's up there with all his friends. They're all fooling around up there, talking, playing catch with some kickball with some acorns or something. Squirrel wants to come back tomorrow. Squirrel loves school. They're going home again, and look at the smile on his face. Look at the smile on her face. They both had a great day at school. They can't wait for tomorrow. And then they went back to playing. Pictures of them playing again. So this story was about Trang, a little girl. Is that Trang? Or is that Trang? Yeah, all the little girl pictures in here are different pictures of Trang, the little girl. And this is her friend, Squirrel. I hope you enjoyed the story. Today is Friday, so it's the weekend, so we will get back together again on Monday. And on Monday we'll be starting to do stuff about apples. I think, yeah. But we'll have more fun then. So have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.